Anthony Harvick here with a YSN presentation of United Volleyball player profile. I'm joined by Brooke Smith. Brooke, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And it's your senior season, so what's it like going through knowing that it's your last ride? Everything that you do, you're going to do for the last time.
Honestly, it's very sad because I've been with all my seniors since the 7th grade, so it'll just be very sad afterwards.
You know, you've had possibly your last home game. If you make an upset in the tournament, you could host a tournament game. What was it like playing in that gym for what could be the last time and kind of taking in everything as you played that match?
Well, it was very upsetting because it was our last home game, and we wouldn't know if in the tournament if we'd get to have the home court advantage. So we just played our hearts out.
What's the personality of United Volleyball? I mean, what are you guys like off the court? We definitely see what you guys do on the court. We love the energy, but off the court, what's this team kind of like?
Oh my gosh, they are so funny. They constantly make us laugh and we just joke around. And then whenever we go to play, we have so much energy.
You know, there was a little spot in the season where you guys had a rough patch, lost a couple matches in a row. What was it like, banding the team together and regrouping and seeing them kind of bounce back from some adversity?
Well, at practice, we would have to work harder. So in the games before, if we messed up anything, the next day we would have to just perfect it almost.
And you step into a senior leadership role this year. What's that been like stepping into, kind of a leadership role on the team?
My leadership role is mostly vocal. And people say that I'm like a laughaholic. So that whenever I laugh, it's contagious. So I just make everybody laugh and have fun.
And I imagine in the COVID world, when you guys can't get close together anymore, vocal leadership has gotten even more important than normal on the volleyball court.
Yes, definitely.
What kind of ways have you guys came up with to keep the energy up, even though you guys can't do what you would normally do at pre-COVID? Now you have to stay 6 feet apart, but you still have to find ways to keep the energy up in a volleyball match.
During the JV games, we would sit in the stands and we just get hyped up from all the music and we just get ready to play and know that we're going to play hard.
Do you have any pre-match routines that you like to stick to?
I'm online this year, so I usually just listen to music all day and just get hyped up and just
All right, so when you're getting hyped up, what's the playlist? What's your pregame playlist hype music like?
Well, my sister usually is home with me, so she just plays off the Alexa and we just dance all day long, really.
Dance party, I like it. You talked about how you're online schooling now. What's that been like adjusting to that change in education and having to do everything online?
It's definitely difficult. It's a big change from last year, and I really only get to interact with people other than my family at volleyball. So it's kind of boring, honestly, but I get more work done by myself.
Now that volleyball is really, like you said, your only interaction. How important are those times with the volleyball team to you? Have they gained more importance this year than years past, since it's the only time you really get to interact with people?
It definitely has. So whenever I go to volleyball, I try to talk and have as much fun as I can because after volleyball, I won't get to see them unless I go back until softball season.
What is it about United that makes you proud to represent that school and proud to just be a part of the school system?
I'm really proud to be at United because the community is so supportive in everything, even playing sports to school. They're just so awesome.
And what's it like being under Coach Dees and being coached by her? How has she helped you grow, not just as a player, but as a person as well?
She's a very knowledgeable coach, and I'm so happy to have her. And I wish we would have had her in the previous years. she also helps us get our energy up. And when we practice, she's strict whenever we need to be, and then she's very laid back when we don't.
When I look at all the stats, that United has put up every night, you seem to be in each stat category at least once every night. What do you attribute that ability to be such a well-rounded player to?
I've been playing since I was little because my sisters have played volleyball. I have 3 older sisters, and I just work hard in the back row and in the front row. So, yeah.
So you're able to get strong kills and you're able to get big digs in the back row. What's the better feeling for you? Do you like it better when you get a good dig off a strong attack, or do you like putting down a big kill? Which one's better for you?
I think I like whenever I get a dig, because usually if it's like a really good hitter and I could like dive anywhere and just get the dig up, it just it's so much energy from me and my team.
Now that we're finally into tournament season, what's the mentality of this team going into tournaments, playing a little bit of the underdog? You have to go on the road in your first tournament game. What's that like?
We are definitely excited. We've been working up all year to get to tournaments, and we are hoping to go really far.
What are some of the team goals you guys are discussing in practice this last week, and some of the keys to achieving those goals that you guys have set?
We have been practicing serve receive a lot and serving mostly, and we've been definitely doing more middle blocking and having our taller front row hitters try to get down.
As you said, you've been playing volleyball for a while. When did you kind of get that passion for volleyball and that need to be on the court, and what kind of led to that?
It was definitely my family. I've watched them for years, and I've always thought it would be so fun to play. So whenever I started in 7th grade, I really didn't know what I was doing. I was so nervous, but now it's so fun.
When you kind of look back and you look at freshman Brooke compared to senior, how have you grown as a person and as a player since freshman year?
Definitely in the back row, I move my feet more, and I dive there everywhere, honestly. And in the front row, I've got a better vertical, and I like to place the ball.
Have you seen your confidence go up every year as well?
Yes, most definitely.
Now, with all these player profiles, we like to give the player the chance to kind of thank their support system and thank the people that have been there for them through the years. So I just want to give you the time to thank whoever it is you want to thank.
I would like to thank my family for always being there and supporting me, definitely. And I would like to thank my teammates for having a special bond with me on and off the court. And my coach for just being there this year for my last year and just working us really hard to get far. And to thank you guys for streaming so the community and everyone gets to watch.
We definitely love streaming United Volleyball. We do it every chance we get. Before we let you go, a couple of things. If you had to give advice to maybe the 7th or 8th graders now that are going to go through this program, what advice would you give them?
I would say to keep working hard and it'll get them far, and then to just have fun and keep laughing.
And a couple months ago when quarantine kept us all in the house for a while, what was your favorite quarantine activity?
Me and my sister would actually play Xbox all day long, and it was just constant, honestly.
What was the go-to game on Xbox that you guys would play up?
Either Call of Duty or Fortnite.
Now, who's better, you or your sister?
I think I'm better in Call of Duty, and she's definitely better in Fortnite.
I like that. Very political answer. Split it right down the middle. No one gets upset. Brooke, thank you so much for joining us today. It was great catching up with you. Good luck the rest of the volleyball season. We look forward to talking to you again real soon.
Thank you.